Hello there, Pisces. Thank you for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of June 8th through the 14th. I am using my Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And what we have coming up for you, Pisces, on Monday is we have the Seven of Cups upright. Now, the Seven of Cups upright is talking about looking at options, daydreaming, kind of pipe dreaming. This is a kind of looking at options and dreaming in a way that's not so in touch with reality. This is a dreaming that doesn't give you any kind of action steps to go towards those things that you want to make a priority that you're dreaming about. So this is really just all kind of pie in the sky dreams that are going on Monday for you, Pisces. And then Tuesday, what we have coming up is we have the Nine of Cups, or Nine of Coins, excuse me, in reverse. And Nine of Coins in reverse is just telling me that on Tuesday, something happens that makes you kind of decide that you're looking around at your life and your lifestyle, and you're thinking about, how you were living. Is this what I wanted to be when I was a child? Did I want to grow up and do this or be this person? Is this what I had in mind when I was 6? Because what you're seeing as you look around, you're not feeling very satisfied with the life that you've built for yourself, and it's almost the kind of awareness where you kind of go, wow, this wasn't what I was shooting for. How did I end up shooting for a lifestyle that's way over here and end up way over here? How did that happen? And when we trace back the steps, we can see usually kind of how we were veered off by, well, we need to make money and support ourselves. And then maybe we get married and we have a kid and we need to have more money. So now we're doing other things. And so it's pretty easy to see how we can get pushed off of our original intention. And so what's going on Tuesday is you're recognizing that you're not really on that life path that you envisioned for yourself, and you're starting to think about, am I satisfied with where I am? And with this card being in reverse, this is telling me not so much. So this is a day when you start to think about, well, how can I go from here to there? How can I go from dissatisfied or not as satisfied as I would like to be to walking my true path with integrity? So that's what I see you starting to work on Tuesday. Wednesday, you have a decision coming up. You've got the Two of Clubs. This is just telling me that on Wednesday you have a decision that you need to make, and I feel like you don't have any hesitation at all on this decision, even though this is about something. This is about more than one thing that you feel very passionate about. You have a lot of feelings for. You appreciate both of these things. By the way, these things could be people, could be relationships, but you have to choose one over the others. And the reason you have to choose one over the others is that you don't have enough energy and resources to put into all of them and be able to move forward at all with any of them. So that's why you have to prioritize one over the other. Once you prioritize, then you can put your energy and your resources into that one and really move forward in a productive way with that one. But it's a matter of choice. It's a matter of choosing which one do you want to move forward with on Wednesday. Now, on Thursday, what we have coming up here is we have the King of Coins. I feel like somebody is going to be doing you a favor on Thursday, and I don't feel like you're even going to be asking for this favor. This feels very much like fatherly energy. So for a lot of you Pisces, I feel like this is going to be a dad or a stepdad, some kind of father figure, possibly a grandfather. And for others of you, this is just going to be somebody that you look up to. So maybe not exactly biological father or stepfather, but somebody, some kind of like mentor or somebody that you admire a lot. And I feel like they are going to be offering you help on Thursday. And it's interesting because it's not help that you would have thought to ask for, Pisces. However, once the person makes the offer, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, that would be so great. So that's a really interesting thing. So, and that's Thursday. I might have said Friday. I apologize if I did, but I see that coming in on Thursday for you Pisces. Now, Friday, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords just talks about being called to action. So on Friday, there's going to be something happens that you feel like you can't sit still with this situation. You have to take some kind of action and move forward with it. So Friday, that's what I see going on. I see you taking some kind of very decisive action, very forceful action, and moving forward. So this can be the beginning of a new project. This can be revamping how a project that you're currently working on is done. This can be changing how you react to people in certain relationships. This can be even starting a new relationship. I'm really kind of getting the sense of clearing away the dead weight for you guys on Friday. So seems to me like if there's some unproductive patterns or habits or thoughts that you have been having, seems to me like those could very well be going away on Friday. You could be taking action to eliminate those. If there are some people in your life that have been really dragging you down and holding you back, and you've just been trying to help them, I feel like on Friday you've kind of realized that, you know what, they don't actually really want help. It's a waste of my energy to keep trying to do this, and I feel like you put some distance between yourself and them on Friday. But definitely some definitive action to move forward to make yourself more productive and more happy in your life. That's Friday. Now Saturday, what we have coming up is we have the Page of Cups. I feel like on Saturday you're going to be hearing from a little person. And when I say little person, I'm generally talking about a child. Although, you know, I guess also could be a little person. But anyway, I feel like you're going to be hearing from a younger person on Saturday. And you're going to be kind of blown away by the message that comes across to you. And I feel like for a lot of you, the message is not going to come out directly in words, but maybe more so in actions, or maybe even indirectly in words, maybe some of the implications of something that this little child says. But you're going to come away from this interaction with this child feeling very loved. And for a lot of you, this feels like a grandchild. Although not all of you, but for a lot of you, this does feel like a grandchild. I think you're going to be really surprised at how much this child values the relationship that the two of you have, or your input in their lives. And like I said, it's not going to be a grandchild for all of you, but there's a good chunk of you, maybe like 40%, this is going to be a grandchild. For others of you, this is going to be a niece or nephew, and for some of you, this is going to be your own child. Although for you guys, I don't feel like you're as surprised by this. No, I'm going to take that back. I think I'm kind of surprised that you parents are so surprised at how much the child values you. It doesn't surprise me so much that grandparents or aunts and uncles would be surprised, but yeah, I think you're going to be kind of taken aback at how much this child appreciates you in their life. Let's see, so really a beautiful card. Sunday, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. What I'm feeling for you guys, Pisces, is that there's an ending that you're trying to make, and this has to do with the relationship. For a lot of you, it has to do with a romantic relationship. For some of you, it just has to do with a friend who's kind of a clinger or a hanger-on or a psychic vampire. For some of you, this is going to be a family thing where you just would like to get a little bit of distance because you feel like the relationship has grown toxic if it hasn't always been toxic. And what's going on is, as you're trying to get that distance or trying to actually put an end to the relationship, you keep feeling yourself getting sucked back in. So every time you think you're at the end, you keep getting pulled back in. And so I feel like that's happening Sunday too, where you've really felt like you've tried to walk away and get some distance here, and then you end up feeling like, wow, I have to go back into this relationship after all. There's unfinished business that needs to be handled, or whatever is you're thinking why you need to go back in there. There's something that is drawing you back in on Sunday. So Pisces, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, please check out my website. I'm at amista.info, AMISTA.info. I now also offer cards of the day or cards of the week if you guys would be interested in getting your own personal cards. That would be different from the general reading in that I can focus really on just your personal energy instead of the energy for everybody in your sign that watches these videos. So those are there. I've also have a couple other new services where you can ask 1 or 2 questions and I can give a response for that. And then of course my live readings that I've always done. So you know, just go check it out, see if any of that stuff fits you, and if it does, and if you feel like I'm the best person to work with, feel free to contact me and we will schedule something for you as quickly as possible. I'll see all of you here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.